Here at Only Go Wrestling Q&A, I'm here at Right Cross Pro Life Community Church with the Prince of Aesthetic, Damian Gibbs. How you feeling tonight?
Well, you see, I'm feeling great because I just had a great performance out there. Joey Silver thought that he could defeat the Prince of Aesthetics. No, kid. You got talent, I'll give you that, but you're no match for the Prince. I bring everything to the table, the aesthetics, the experience. Did I mention the aesthetics? What's there not to love? The Prince of Aesthetics, Damian Gibbs, at your service.
So how long have you been in the wrestling business?
I'm approaching my third year in the business now. I trained in a Pro Wrestling Syndicate in New Jersey under Pat Buck and been making a big name for myself everywhere since.
So what's some of your biggest matches you've been in physically wise?
Sure. The biggest match I ever was in was last year in May. I went down to the Arena de Mexico in Mexico City, Mexico, and I faced, I was in a big tournament around the world for Ultimo Dragon. I faced a Veneno from Costa Rica, and he's a cheater, big cheater, so I did not come up victorious, but definitely the biggest match, about 10,000 people, and obviously adoring me, but it was a great experience. I would love to go back.
What was your influence getting into the wrestling business?
Well, growing up, was my big passion. Like many other kids, I watched, and always thought I can do that, and that's what I'm going to do. And I had my heart set on from day one. I remember being 4 or 5 years old, telling myself that's going to be what I'm going to do, and it's always been on my mind. And finally, I got old enough and just went after my dreams.
So who would be your dream opponent?
My dream opponent, if I could have a match against anyone, would be the late Kurt Hennig. Fortunately, Hennig isn't around anymore, but Hennig was the absolute best ever. And if I could be half as good as he is one day, then I'll be okay with that.
So what other federations do you work for?
I work for Pro Wrestling Syndicate up in New Jersey, for Sanctuary Wrestling in Pennsylvania, D2W Wrestling in New Jersey, among others.
Do you follow any other sports besides wrestling?
I'm a big football fan, baseball fan, and I take a lot of looks at the mirror. I'm a big fan of each of these 6. It's hard to keep up with them. They're so active.
So have you ever been injured due to pro wrestling?
Pro wrestling takes its toll on you. I've had, name an injury, I've had it. Sports hernia, messed up ankle, back, wrist, elbow, teeth, everything's happened. Concussions galore. It takes its toll on you.
So if you had any advice for someone pursuing a wrestling career, what would they be?
Best advice I could give is never give up on your dreams. If you believe it can happen, it can. You just do everything. If you can go to sleep at night knowing you did every single thing possible, then you'll make it. Get yourself in the best shape possible, believe in yourself, and you'll get there.
If they made a movie about you, what actor could play you and what would the title be?
If they made a movie about me, I mean, no one could do quite as good a job as myself. But if they had to pick someone, obviously Brad Pitt comes to mind. Who's the latest heartthrob? Maybe them, but I mean, they're really going to have to get him on the plastic surgery to make him even half as good as me. But maybe that. And if we're going to call it something, maybe The Quest to Aesthetics. I like that.
Let's say Chris Hemsworth or Tyler Breeze.
No, not at all. They're all thieves. I was doing it first.
So what made you think of the name The Prince of Aesthetics?
Well, have you taken a look? I mean, obviously, I'm an aesthetic prince. I come from Mount Olympus. I was born to do this. I am from a family of royalty. One day, I'll become the king of aesthetics.
So what's your upcoming shows?
Upcoming shows, next weekend I will be wrestling for Old Time Wrestling in Williamstown, New Jersey. The following weekend, that's April 18th. Then Saturday, April 25th, I'll be at Pro Wrestling Syndicate in Rahway, New Jersey, taking on Larry Zbyszko and CPA with my partner, Beefcake Charlie. And the following day, Sunday, April 26th, I'll be at the Sanctuary Wrestling in Hazleton, Pennsylvania, winning the Sanctuary title as I defeat the God King, Atu.
So where can we find out more information on Damian Gibbs?
You can find me on all your social media platforms. Search for the Prince of Aesthetics, Damian Gibbs, on Facebook, Twitter, at Real Aesthetics, AESTHETICS, Instagram, Damian Gibbs Aesthetics, YouTube, Damian Gibbs Entertainment. Just search Damian Gibbs and you got this pretty face looking back at you.
You can find me on Facebook.com/QA Wrestling, YouTube /TheIndyWrestlingFan. Once again, I'm Mr. On the Go Wrestling. Every wrestling show, I'm always on the go. Any closing words?
Don't hate the Prince. Hate The Aesthetics.
Once again, I'm signing off.